In this video, we are going to be reviewing two cake mixes from Frederik's by Meyer. That is a Meyer brand. They were $4.29 each. We have the Meyer Lemon Mini Bundt Cake and the Molten Lava Cake. So we're going to make one at a time, but then review both at the end together. So the first one we're going to focus on will be the Meyer Lemon Mini Bundt Cakes. It has a lemon glaze, it says. What you need for this is 4 tablespoons of butter softened, 2 large eggs, 1/3 cup milk, and it doesn't say this, but in the directions you use spray so that they don't stick, so I got my vegetable spray out here too. You want to preheat your oven to 325 degrees, and let's see what comes in here. So my oven is getting to 325. So this has the little bump pans, which is really cute. Let's see, and then this is for your glaze. It says lemon glaze, so we're going to set that to the side. And then this one says lemon bundt cake, so that's the one we're going to use now. The first thing you want to do, though, this makes 4. So I'm going to take my vegetable spray. I always do this off camera just because I do it over the sink so that it doesn't get everywhere. But I'm going to spray the insides of my mini bundt, and we'll be back. So I sprayed my little bundt pans, and so now you want to take your mix, and we're going to add our butter to our mix, and then we're going to mix it. It says using an electric mixer, mix on low speed until butter is evenly incorporated and the texture will be like sand. Okay, now we want to continue on low speed and add the milk and eggs and mix until it's just incorporated. Okay, that looks good to me. And now we're going to divide this between our bundt pans, and you want to put these on a cookie sheet so that you can get them in and out of the oven. These are going to bake for 38 to 40 minutes. I'll probably set my timer for 39 minutes. I usually go right in the middle. 39 minutes, but then when I come back, I'll let you know the total time they baked. These are my lemon mini bundt cakes. They just came out. We're gonna let them sit here for 10 minutes, and then we are going to gently flip the cakes from the pans onto a cooling rack. While we're doing that, while we're waiting 10 minutes, we're gonna get our other cake started. So this is the Molten Lava Cake. We already had our oven up, like 325 for the lemon. We turned it up, and it's gonna go to 400 degrees. For this one, you need 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter, 1 egg, and you're gonna need your spray again. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this. And this has little tins. It has more little tins. Okay, because you don't have to, the good thing about this one is you don't have to make them all at once. You can either make 2, 4, or 6. So you're gonna make 2 at a time. So each one of these packages makes 2 cakes. So Kevin and I are just gonna make 2 right now. There we go. I guess I didn't need to take that apart. Okay, so 2. So I can put 2 back in the box for later with the tins. So it says you want to grease the bottom and the sides of the foil. So I'll do that like I did before off camera. Then you want to place your butter in a medium microwave safe bowl and microwave it until it's melted. So I'm just gonna put that right in here, and we're gonna microwave it and be back. Our butter is melted, so we are gonna take one of our packets, our pouches, And we're gonna dump it in the butter, and then we're gonna stir it until it's blended. And then once this is blended, it says to microwave it for 20 seconds. Okay, we put this in the microwave for 20 seconds. Now you want to add your egg. And it says stir for 1 minute until it is very well blended. Now we're going to divide this between our 2 foil cups, and you're going to put them on a baking sheet. Okay, so now we want to bake these for 11 to 13 minutes until the sides are set and centers are soft. So I'm gonna go for 12 minutes and then we'll be back. Okay, so now we're back to the lemon and we're gonna take these off and put them on our wire rack. Oh, those look cute. And you leave them on here and you're gonna let them cool completely. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to make the glaze for the top so we have it ready. You need just a little bowl and a little whisk, and you're gonna need 1 tablespoon of milk, it says. Here's your glaze mix. It's basically just powdered sugar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Maybe a little vanilla.
Okay, I'm gonna use 1 tablespoon. We'll see if that's enough. 1 tablespoon was perfect for that. So we're gonna give our bundt cakes a little bit just to cool off. Probably about the same time that the other ones are coming out of the oven, and then we'll be back. So my cakes just came out of the oven. I left them in for 12 minutes. I'm going to let them sit here for 2 minutes, and then we'll come back to those. While those cakes are sitting, I'm coming back to my lemon cakes, which are completely cooled off now. They look perfect on the bottom. So I'm gonna glaze 1 for right now. And I'm just gonna use that same whisk and go over the top just like this. And so that is ready to eat. Okay, the directions say to take a knife around the side to loosen it. It looks pretty loose to me. And then it says to take a plate over the top and flip it over. And it is hot, just so you know. And this is how it looks. And then I'll show you how it looks in the center. Should I just cut it in half?
Yeah, go for it.
There's how it looks in the center. Okay, so what amazes me, first of all, is they're $4.29, but like this one, you could make them all at once, or for like Kevin and I, we're gonna be able to eat 3 sets of these for $4.29. I think that's great.
Good deal.
It says prepared. 1 cake is 390 calories, so that's prepared. And if you want to make it look pretty, you could take some powdered sugar. Powdered sugar would look really pretty on top, and just dust it with powdered sugar.
It's not gonna change the flavoring.
No, and you don't have to do that. Molten chocolate center surrounded by decadently rich chocolate cake. Okay.
Go for it. It's a very soft center for sure.
Yes, and it is going to be hot. I don't want you to burn yourself.
I'm glad it actually has a liquid center. You can go ahead. I'm glad it has a liquid center because we've had some of these we've made and it didn't say liquid in the middle. It kind of thickened up. That'd be good with a scoop of vanilla ice cream.
Yes, it would. What is so pleasurable about that, not only is the heat from it, the warmth of it, but the cake itself has a very, very, very thin, like little crust on it. And then you get that basically pudding texture in the middle.
It's kind of like a brownie batter before you bake it.
Yes. And that's what it looked like when we were stirring it together. It looked like brownie batter. And then you add egg to it. Once you add the egg to it, it looked more like a cake mix. That is delicious. It's not overly sweet.
No, it's not sweet. It's more of a darker brownie-like flavor, honestly. More of a darker... It's not dark chocolate because it's not really, really bitter, but it's got a little bit of bitterness to it.
Yes, it does.
Just like a brownie would.
Yes, it's a darker cake, not overly sweet. It's not like you're a sweet cake frosting in the middle.
No.
It's just it's lightly sweet.
Yeah, it's very good though. I like it.
I think it's delicious.
And like I said, a little scoop of vanilla ice cream to mix with it, the cold and the hot together would be awesome.
Yeah, and it was easy
or Cool
to
Whip.
do.
You could do Cool Whip too if you did want ice cream. You could do some.
You could absolutely do
Cool Whip or spray on Cool Whip or whatever.
That would work
That'd
perfect.
be good too. Just something to give you a little cool and hot kind of contrast.
Right. I do like that though, and I like the idea of Cool Whip. Cool Whip is underrated, I think.
And so many calories either.
This is the Meyer lemon mini bundt cake with lemon glaze. So that glaze is actually lemon. It's not like you said. It's not
Maybe it's
just
vanilla or something.
buttery Meyer lemon flavored bundt cake with lemon glaze, prepared. It's 510 calories.
I think it's because of the glaze, maybe.
I don't know.
That's a lot of calories.
You would really have to portion. I mean, you're really not going to know. I'm going to get the chocolate off from
It says how much glaze too. 2.25 tablespoons of glaze.
You would
18
have to be
grams.
so anal.
You would. Half a cup of mix, 2.25 tablespoons of glaze makes one cake. That's how they're basing their calories.
Yeah.
I like it has a little bit of a darker, like I'll say scorch, but it's not. It's just a darker layer where it browned. I like that. It's a little tougher than I was expecting when you cut it.
It's a nice lemon. It's a zesty. There's a little zip to it. The lemon flavor. But it is sweet. I think that glaze really adds a lot. And I absolutely want to dive right back into it.
It is a little dense.
It is.
The cake itself is a little dense.
It's a little dense and chewy.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just dense.
No, there's definitely a chewiness to it.
Even on the inside, the fluffier part, it's even a little dense. It's close. It doesn't have the airiness of it. It's very close. And
It's
we
not
mixed it with a
fluffy.
mixer.
Yeah.
So it's not like didn't get aerated into it. I like it. I do like the outside. The outside has a little it has a crust as well. It's just not like this. It's like more of a chewy crust.
I like this.
The flavor's really good.
I think the flavor's really nice. If you're looking for something for,
You could have dessert for 4 right here.
you could. If for 4 portions, I think this is a good way to go if you don't want to make a whole cake. Truthfully, I like the texture and the fluffiness more of a cake, just a regular cake.
Yeah.
And a cake mix and frosting's probably going to be cheaper, honestly.
Well, $1.25 a piece, probably.
Yeah, I don't.
Plus whatever
I don't
extra
know. But I do like this. I think it's good. I don't want to take anything away from it. But I'm just saying, as far as texture goes, I do like the lightness and the fluffiness more of a lemon cake.
Yeah, this is dense.
And it is denser, but I still think it's a solid dessert. But out of these two, I know they're completely apples and oranges here, but I'm gonna pick the molten lava cake for
I
mine.
would too, and that surprised me because they don't usually like a darker kind of chocolate, and that's a little bit darker than normal. I would normally eat. Yeah, but it's good.
And
It's really good.
it, like I said at the beginning, it is appealing that if you want to get 3 servings out of this, you can. So I think that's a really good value. That's where the value, the $4.29, that comes in handy. Whereas if you buy a cake, you can't do that with a cake mix, but you can do that with this. So I will have a picture of each of these for you at the end, and thanks for watching.